Video. So today we are back in Create a Sim yet again, making another sim. I mean, what else would we be doing in Create a Sim other than making a sim? But anyways, we are making a realistic sim. So if you guys watched my last cast video, which was the Lavender Fine one, I talked about how I downloaded a bunch of cosmetics. What? Custom content. Yeah, alpha cosmetics. No, how I downloaded a bunch of alpha CC and I was super excited about it and I just wanted to go ahead and like use it. So I went ahead and decided to make a sim. So I discovered this CC creator called Sims 3 Melancholic, and I was scrolling through Patreon, downloading a whole bunch of their stuff because they make skins that look super realistic. Like, even looking at this skin itself, like, it has the detail of freckles and you can literally see pores and everything. I was just like, when I saw their sims on their Patreon, I was just like, oh my god, they look so good. Like, I love the look of hyper realism. I wouldn't make sims hyper realistic in my game only because, again, if you have like one hyper realistic sim and then you see all these Maxis match sims walking around, it just doesn't like mix well. Now again, if you like made everybody over and everybody was alpha, I feel like at that point everything could look so much better and like immersed rather than, you know, here's like Eliza Pancakes walking down the street with her like clay hair. Like, you know, it's not gonna look as good. So I do really like that when I was doing this, I felt like I was working with a different game. Like, I don't know why. It's just, I know I've used Alpha CC in the past, but just seeing this skin and the eyes that I was using, I was just like so shocked that like this is a sim and like I could basically maneuver the face however I wanted really. And I don't know, I really enjoyed making this sim. I highly recommend that CC creator. I'm gonna do a whole CC list so you guys can go ahead and check it out if you guys are interested in any of the CC that I used. Now the only thing I will say is, because of the skin, some of the like eye makeup that I had wasn't showing up, which I guess makes sense because I didn't have a lot of alpha makeup. Because when I was trying to use makeup that like Maxis Match Submersive made, it wasn't showing up. So I guess there's like I don't know what the difference is between them, as in like why some show up and some don't. I don't know if there's something that they select or what, but the skin definitely went over top the eyeshadow that I was trying to lay down. So I did end up putting eyeshadow on her, which kind of sucks because the eyeshadow that I did have is kind of like out there and extreme. So yeah, I didn't end up doing that. I also found some really cool lashes. I'm always open to finding more lashes. The only thing is with these ones, they are only in the glasses section, which kind of sucks because then you can't really use glasses with, you know, the Sims. But you know what? I guess you gotta pick lashes over glasses in that case, which I hate doing that because sometimes like a sim, if you add like a nice cool pair of glasses, it just like puts the sim together. But I mean, in this case, I didn't feel like she needed any anyways, so I was completely a-okay with it. Plus I overlaid the lashes with the Kyoko, I don't know how to say their username, but those lashes that like almost everybody uses. Also, oh my god, so I discovered this hair, or this creator who like makes hair look like it's real. I mean, it is alpha hair, but the color in it and like the actually like baby hair showing through just makes it look so natural. And I was like, what the heck, this is alpha CC? Like, I was just so shocked because it really looks like I went on Google and Google searched like blonde hair, like, you know, that hairstylists like take pictures of, and like photoshopped it onto the sim. That's how real it looks. Like, I just, the detail in it, I don't know how they did this because if you guys look at alpha hair, they all have like a similar look to them, but this just looks so freaking real. And I was just, mind blown. Honestly, mind blown. I guess I don't really look around alpha all that much. I could consider myself kind of like a Maxis mix simmer, meaning I like Alpha CC and Maxis Match, but lean more towards Maxis. So I'm not shy of using Alpha at all because honestly, there's a lot of Alpha CC. But I said in the past that if it comes to like what I would use, it wouldn't be hyper realistic or anything like that, because there's some like clothing that really looks like super realistic and I'm just like, it's a little bit too much for me. But there's a lot of creators out there that kind of like are in between, like that would look good Maxis regardless. But I know there's a lot of simmers out there who do mix and match. I mean, I've seen like really cool sims where it's kind of like the eyes and the face or the skin are realistic looking, but then the hair and like the clothes are kind of like Maxis match. Or even some people just like using alpha clothing. Honestly, I feel like there's no rule book when it comes to Sims. Literally, you can do whatever you want if you have access to custom content. Sorry, console players. I feel so bad that like they can't have the ability to use custom content. I wish that was the case though. Maybe one day there'll be an ability for you guys to do so. I would love that to be, because honestly, CC creators and mod creators are really what make The Sims 4 for a lot of people, including me. Honestly, I don't think I could live without CC and mod, so a big shout out to all CC and mod creators. You guys really do make the game the way it is. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who don't rely on custom content or anything, but I have to say that it truly changes the game for me beyond belief, because I feel like personally, if I was just a vanilla simmer, I don't know if I would enjoy the game as much. I feel like I probably would have dropped The Sims 4 a long time ago. So, I mean, obviously a lot of gameplay stuff that I use and everything is still like, you know, a part of what the Sims team created, but there's other little mods that I have that like just make it a little bit more enjoyable, and just even CC, like making my Sims look more how I want them to look, because the game doesn't provide everything that I would like. I mean, there's just so much that I love about being able to customize the game the way I want it to be, just so that I can, you know, enjoy it more. I mean, if you like mods in CC, heck yeah. If you don't, heck yeah too. I mean, it's all up to your preferences, and then there's obviously console players who don't really have a choice, which is unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, I love being able to experiment and explore through making Sims this way, because even just thinking about it, like if you have skin details change your sim so much. The amount of skins out there that like literally I could make a sim and I could put like 5 different skin details on them, or skin overlays, skin blends, if that's what I'm trying to say, and they would look like basically almost 5 different versions of that same sim, you know what I mean? So it's really crazy to me how much a skin overlay can really change up a sim, and I love that, because without it I feel like all my sims would really look the same. But yeah, I think with more of that being said, I think I want to dive into the alpha realm a little bit more, because even just making the Sims itself, maybe not necessarily playing with alpha, I don't know, maybe mixing them together, I just kind of want to like make the game fun for me again, and I think experimenting with other custom content has helped a little bit, so I'm feeling a bit better now. I mean, I know I've been like having massive burnout, and I've taken a few months break kind of from, you know, making Sims content, and it's been like really sparse on my YouTube channel and on Twitch even more so I do apologize for that, but I really do appreciate you guys for allowing me to take the time that I've needed to kind of fall back in love with Sims, because once you hit burnout, you're like, phew, like I just didn't even want to touch Sims, to be honest. But I've been still trying my best to like put videos out here and there, but I had a lot of fun making this Sim. I think she turned out really good, and I love her outfit as well. It wasn't really anything too crazy, because I feel like the CC clothes that I downloaded didn't really show up in my game, so I don't know what happened to that, because I'm pretty sure I downloaded a lot more. Either I just didn't put it in the folder, or I don't know, but sadly, I didn't get to see all the clothes that I had, but this is just some other alpha seeds that I already had in my game. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget